Men wake up from sleep, discovering oneself on a snowy wasteland, like a dream, make him unbelievable. He staggered to his feet, looking around, still covered in snow. Silver-wrapped plane, looks lifeless. Desperate, subsequently, he discovered the wreckage of the crashed plane not far away. The scene was a mess. It's unbearable to see. He quickly stepped forward to search for survivors. Following the cry for help, he rescued a total of 6 survivors. But this place is polar. The temperature at night will drop to -40°C. Nissan suggests that everyone must first find a way to light a fire for warmth. There is a possibility of continued survival, otherwise everyone will freeze to death alive. Besides, the plane crashed. Their boss won't send anyone to search and rescue either, because no one cares about their life or death. So I want to survive. They can only save themselves. Night. When Nissan was observing the surroundings, find a hungry wolf is gnawing on the bodies of the victims. He immediately stepped forward to drive away. Unexpectedly, they were knocked down by the hungry wolf, but fortunately, the other survivors arrived in time. Drive away the hungry wolf together. Nissan narrowly escaped the disaster, but he felt even greater unease. If that wolf was just passing by looking for food, so everyone will be relatively safe, because the hunting range of wolf packs is 30 square miles. If this is the hunting range for wolves, and they found the food again, then everyone will be in danger of being hunted by wolf packs. To avoid being hunted by wolf packs, they had to transfer the bodies of the victims around them. But it's already too late. The head wolf has led the pack to this place, in the dark, a pair of bright eyes, watching them like a god of death. People are always afraid. Nylon quickly warned everyone not to move around, looking directly at the wolf pack and not retreating. If you show a timid appearance, the wolf pack is bound to launch an attack. By then, what they are facing is bound to be a catastrophic disaster. Fortunately, after a brief standoff between the two sides, the wolf pack is gradually retreating. The tense nerves of everyone were able to relax. To prevent wolf packs from returning, everyone can only take turns on duty, change positions every 2 hours. After dawn, everyone was surprised to find that a duty teammate was brutally attacked. I have already died in the underworld. The death of a teammate made all other survivors tremble with fear. Nissan discovered that his teammate's body was not dismembered by the wolf pack, but just bite him to death. He keenly realized that this group of beasts did not attack because of hunger, but their existence is a threat in the eyes of the wolf pack. They will definitely attack again. For everyone's safety, Nissan had to lead everyone out of here. Go to the distant forest. The thick snow on the road combined with the howling cold wind make it extremely difficult for them to go further in each line, but the wolf pack didn't let them go for that, but to launch another attack, raid on a lone teammate. By the time everyone found out they were returning for rescue, it was no longer helpful. My teammates are no longer breathing. The remaining 5 people can only endure sadness, braving the wind and snow to continue on the path of escape. As darkness approaches, look at the forest right ahead. Unexpectedly, the figure of the wolf pack reappeared, rushing towards them. Everyone immediately panicked, crawling frantically towards the forest, but unfortunately, they were surrounded by wolf packs. Everyone quickly find a branch and pour it down. Fuel collected from airplanes ignites a fire. The wolf pack didn't launch an attack. Subsequently, Nissan uses branches to teach everyone how to make anti-wolf weapons. Unexpectedly, a wild wolf suddenly emerged, attacked a teammate. Everyone quickly picked up their weapons. Crazy stab at the wolf. After a desperate struggle, the wolf died on the spot, but then came the howls of wolves that echo through the valley all around. Originally, this wolf was just sent by the Wolf King to test and investigate. Sui-sen immediately sandwiched the wolf between the impact of roasting on fire. Use this as a warning to the wolves to invade and kill them. But the next morning, a teammate was severely injured. I have been sleeping here forever. Beyond grief, Nissan can only lead the other 3 people to continue seeking refuge. Unconsciously, they came to a cliff. No way out. There are wolf packs behind. They are once again in a dilemma. Until now, they can only resort to extreme methods and give it a shot. They use existing materials to weave long ropes, tie one end to a tree trunk, tie the other end to a teammate. He mustered up his courage, a sprint, jumped down with a single leap. He wants to take the rope to the opposite forest. Other teammates can climb along the rope to the opposite side. Final, he accidentally landed on the opposite tree. After tying it up, this long rope has become a bridge of hope. However, when the last teammate passes, staying in the air for too long due to excessive tension, cause the rope to suddenly break. Before the other 3 people come down from the tree to check, the teammate has been dragged away by the wolf pack. The 3 of them were filled with grief and anger, and yet helpless. The wolf pack doesn't seem to want to give them any chance to escape, bite them to death one by one. The only 3 people left put away their sadness, hurry up and walk downstream along a river, hoping to find a refuge along the way, but a teammate is unwilling to continue moving forward at this moment. He stated that, even if they eventually escape and ascend to heaven, it's nothing more than a humble and ordinary life back in the past, and I was able to survive the crash, and then encountering the pursuit of wolf packs. Such an experience has made him feel that his life is worth it, no matter how much they dissuade them. He is determined to stay, under helplessness. The 2 had to shake hands with him and say goodbye, leaving together with complex emotions. After they continued their journey for a period of time, several wild wolves suddenly followed and arrived. The 2 had to run like crazy again. In a state of panic, my teammates are trying to evade the attack of the wolf pack, accidentally falling into a turbulent river, drifting downstream in a rapid flow. Nissan's observation, quickly chased up along the river. Fortunately, his teammate was blocked by a withered tree lying across the river from his feet, caught in a crevice in the stone. The body cannot surface. After the unknown situation arrived, Nissan struggled to drag his teammates down. Instead, it gets more and more stuck and tightened. He was the only surviving member of the team that ultimately drowned 7 people. Lisan sat by the river in sadness and helplessness, roaring in despair at the sky. After calming down, he can only drag his tired body, lonely embark on the path of escape. I don't know how long it took. When he looked up again, found animal bones scattered all around, he realized that he was deeply trapped in a wolf's nest, and he's already surrounded by wild wolves. Not far away, the sturdy Wolf King is also eyeing him with great determination. At this moment, he's no longer afraid. Watching the approaching Wolf King, he tied several small bottles between the fingers of his left hand. After breaking, it forms a weapon. Tie a dagger to your right hand as well. And then he furrowed his brow, eyes wide open. Opposite the Wolf King's 4 eyes, a battle of life and death. With a roar of the Wolf King, it suddenly came to an end. Last, the Wolf King is lying on the ground, dying, left the judges with infinite imagination.